Made in Hollywood.
From visionary director Tim Burton comes the live-action reimagining of the Disney animated classic Dumbo, featuring Eva Green, Colin Farrell, and Danny DeVito.
Hi, it's Danny DeVito. You're watching Made in Hollywood. Check out this great scene from Dumbo.
Welcome, baby Dumbo. We're all family here, no matter how small.
Of course, I grew up with Disney films, but I will say that this live-action film is so amazing. I love it more than the original. I'm not a crier normally in films, but I felt myself on the brink of tears because Dumbo's such a
Well, it's
precious
so
character.
empathetic and so heartfelt to see. I was always a little bit odd looking. I was shorter than everybody, so I have an affinity with Dumbo, and then in life you find your feather.
You have something very rare. You have wonder. You have mystique.
Did you see a lot of images of an animated Dumbo?
Yeah, then they had a model. They had a true to life as this could be, but a model that was the actual size that Dumbo was going to be, so that we could have a spatial relationship that wouldn't cut across the animal's body when they put it in after the fact. And it was very close to this.
We called him George, actually. He looked very similar to our little friend here, like blue eyes and very cute. But then if we had to interact a bit more, we had a man in a green suit.
It was a green spandex suit, so it was a bit ridiculous, but seeing him do what he did was really moving. Sometimes you go, oh my God, this might be very, when they actually get the elephant, if they nail the elephant, which I think they did.
You have magic. Come with me. Together, we can soar on that elephant's wings.
You've worked with Tim Burton so many times. What was it like working with him for Dumbo?
It's always fun to be able to work with such a genius, but also he's such a fun director. I feel very relaxed when I'm on set with him, and it's fun and it's entertaining, and he's, very open as well to ideas, and it's just nice to not have too much pressure as well on a big movie like that.
Come on! You can do it, Dumbo. Show him.
The feather is kind of like a psychological trick for Dumbo, so that way he can fly. Do you have your own type of feathers? Is there something that you have that you use, a ritual or tradition that you have before filming?
Before filming, I mean, not one thing that stood with me through the years, but there are certain things that, I'd be somewhat superstitious. I'd give meaning to things that, in and of themselves, without my attention, wouldn't necessarily have meaning, of course. But yeah.
I love stones. Actually, I'm kind of a bit of a witch sometimes. I've got stones in my bag, in my pockets. So yeah, I have that.
Do you have a stone on you right now?
I've got my rings, actually. I like those rings. They it's my armor.
It brings you luck?
Yes.
I recognize the fact that what gave me the confidence to do what I do was the actual thing itself. Going out on putting yourself into the mouth of the dragon is the feather that allowed me to free myself of any kind of shackles or insecurities that I had.